There is very interesting video about this lady talking about children hating their father, and they are poisoned by their mother to hate their fathers. Well, when you're young, that is understandable. Like when you're a grown-up, why do you have to hate your father because your mother has told you so? Don't you have a mind of your own? That's my take on that. I don't think that is an excuse enough. If you hate your father, it's your fault. It has nothing to do with what your mother told you. Your mother can tell you, yes, but you have to do it. Yes, you have a mind of your own. So that is not an excuse. Just tell us the truth. You hate your father. And we don't blame you, because fathers, sometimes their behaviors will cause somebody not to like them. Fathers fail to connect with their children. That is why now there is that gap. There is a distance between fathers and their children, as opposed to mother. Remember, mother is connected to the child automatically. It is by default natural. So there isn't much you can do about that bond. But as a father, you need to work harder. You must do more in order to bring that connection to be on the same level with the mother. So it's not necessarily that the mothers are poisoning their children against their fathers, but there is that natural bond between mother and child that looks like the children tend to love their mothers more than their fathers. However, it's the behavior, the actions of the father that also determines what happens. I can tell you, children tend to love their fathers more when they have fathers who want to connect with them. Children who have their fathers who are their best friends, actually they do better. So how come? So whose fault is this? If you are a father who is absent throughout the child's life, what do you expect? The mother, even if they are absent, that bond exists because it's natural. That one you cannot remove. But here is a father, there is no such a bond. And then you worsen the situation by your absence. You are not absence and that you are working out of town or out of the country. Your absence that you leave in the morning when the children are asleep or have gone to school, then you come when they're asleep. No connection at all. And you don't make any effort to make it up to them. You don't even care about it. Children go to boarding schools. The visiting day, you are a very busy man. You are busy 24/7. Then you want to blame them for connecting with their mothers? That is the only sura they see. Wamezoea hiyo sura. Hiyo ndio sura wanaiona. And so definitely it keeps and it adds on to the bond that they already had at birth. So our country, Kenya here, you see how the deadbeat fathers are here. How many do we have as compared to deadbeat mothers? Wasikai karibu na baba yao. So when these children go abroad, the sacrifices this lady is talking about, which sacrifice? Those are your children. You are supposed to take them to school. What sacrifice are you talking about? Siyo ni kazi. Sasa huyu mama wakati yako hapo kwa nyumba, akiosha nyumba, anapika, anaenda soko, anaosha vyombo hapo na nguo zenu. Isn't that sacrifice? Everyone is sacrifices, and those are responsibilities that tumepewa na Mungu. So sacrifice inatoka wapi? Okay? That is your duty, and do your duty diligently. Do not be absent. If you are absent, na wewe pia asiyekuwa hapo na lake alipo. So you do not question why it is in there. So when the children go abroad, and I know very many women around here that go from one end to the other, they are seeking help from all corners. In the offices, they are bothering their bosses. Nisaidie na mtoto aende ngambo. Nisaidie sijui na nini. Nisaidie na scholarship. They are in every office seeking scholarship for their children to go abroad. When the children go abroad and the father has not even lifted a finger, mtoto akishasoma sasa amerudi, huyo ni mtoto wetu. Sasa anasema ni yeye ndiye alimsponsor. Na ni uongo. Mama amengangana hapa na pale akapata sponsorship. So perhaps ni ticket alitoa, sasa hiyo ticket ni big deal. And you will find that another your ticket wameshare. And in most cases, the woman has amechukua loan huko kwa mama, these women circles, akapatia mtoto akaenda ngambo. But lakini mtoto akishasoma ni mtoto wetu, nilifanya kazi, mtoto akaenda ngambo, sijui sasa ame invite, the mother has gone, she's not coming back. Don't forget, when these women go abroad to their children's houses, they don't sit, they work. They are the ones who are babysitting for those people. Because huko sio kama hapa watu wanakaa tu. Huko mtu anaenda kazi. Wewe mzee ukienda huko utafanya kazi? Si umezoea kukaa? Unakaa hapa mama akikufanyia kazi kama punda from childhood mpaka wakati huo. Yeah, so those are such are the cases. When I see a young lady talking like that, ninashangaa sana. Talk about your specific occurrence, whatever happened or is happening in your family. But that's not the general picture of what is happening in our country here. What is happening? The fathers have neglected their children. They are not connecting with their children. They don't want to play a role in their children's life. So you cannot blame the children when they're at distance. You are the one who created that distance in the first instance. It is you to blame, because you are the one who brought these people into the world. So it's your responsibility. Whether you are busy or doing what, lazima will create time to connect with them, to show them, to teach them, to be an example to them. When you do that, and so many others who have done that, their children are very proud of their fathers, and they have grown to be great people like their fathers. Yeah, exactly. So if wewe umeshindwa kufanya yako, usiende kusema pale ati ni mama yao amewafundisha mama yao, because that is the story of men here who have failed. Their mother has told them that their mother has changed them, and you will find them telling the children, your mother has sent you, mama yako amekutuma. And even the mother is least concerned or interested in those kind of things. It reaches a point that you realize you are on your own. Unaangalia watoto wako, hata ushughulikangi na mambo yake. Lakini baadaye yeye watoto wenyewe wameona na macho. Wewe sasa umeanza kugeuka, it's your mother. It's their mother who is poisoning them. It's their mother who is teaching them. It's their mother who is etc. Na wewe ni mwanaume hata uoni haya. So those are such are the stories. Men, take responsibility of your children from childhood mpaka mahali inayofaa. But above all, connect with your children. It's not always about money. I know there are men who give a lot of money to their children, but that's not what, money is not everything, like we say. Money is not the development, the progress that these kids need. The kids, what do they do with money? They don't even know, about money until they grow up. And you don't give them money when they are grown-ups. So when they are children, they want to know exactly what they're supposed to know as children, and that's what you need to teach them. Not giving a lot of money, and when you leave money in the house, watapelekwa lakini hawakuoni. They don't care about that money because they don't know the value of money at that point. You get it? What they want is you. So if you can create time and connect with them such that even when you are not there, they know Daddy is just working, otherwise he will be here with us, and they know so much about, and that little time you have with them, teach them everything that they need to know. They will never forget, because they rarely forget. That's actually the reality about it. So young lady who, if your mother has poisoned you against your father, stop her. But above all, you don't need her. Do the right thing. Just do what is right, because you are an adult. Give whatever money you have according to what you want. Let your heart show you what to do. If you feel you should give your dad more, give him. Kwani iko nini? If you want to give so and so, that's now up to you. So you are an adult. You cannot listen to your mother poisoning you or telling you don't do this or don't do that. That is neither here nor there. Hiyo ni wewe, hiyo ni yako na hiyo ni vako. Do the right thing. As an adult, even if your parents had issues, you are an adult. Now you can make decisions according to what you know. According to, maybe you can investigate, maybe you can find out, maybe you can ask, seek, whatever, consult, so that you can come up with the right decision to make. And there isn't much here. They are your parents, so it's up to you. If you feel this parent means a lot more to me than the other, then so be it. I watched myself when children were being asked to send their greetings, and they sent greetings to their mothers. I can't imagine any mother from the house. This is a boarding school. From the house, they are telling their children, send greetings to me. Those are children who did that. And those are primary, I think primary and secondary, something like that. They are kids. They are sending greetings to their mothers. When did the mothers get time to poison them against their fathers? Yeah, these are deadbeat fathers. Fathers, they are deadbeats, but they are living with their children. Uko na watoto, you don't have time with the children, huwezi kaa na wao, huwezi ongea na wao, ati kwa sababu unalipa school fees, wewe you are a great guy. At sasa grow up and they don't know you, unaanza kublame ati mama yao ndiye aliwafundisha. So let's stay away from this. Take responsibility as parents. Let's take responsibility of our children to teach them what they need to know at the time that they need it. So don't wait until it's too late, then you blame somebody that it's the other person who is doing this or that. And you children, when you reach of age, you must make the right decisions. Don't wait for this parent to tell you this and yule akwambie hivi, mtakorofishwa hapo bure. Wewe uko na macho, uko na masikio, uko na kila kitu na uko na mind, and you are given opportunity even to go to school, so you are more understandable, you understand more. Information is all over. So it's up to you to make the right decision. After all, it is ni yako. The decision is about you, and you're making it for you and not anyone else. So with this, I pray that each and every individual will take full responsibility of their behaviors. Tuache kublame watu. Wazee wenye wanangoja watengenezewe, jengewe, halafu mtoto akishaenda huko nje, atunataka mama akae tu na wewe huku, sahau. Itabidi ujisort. Wazee itabidi mjipange. Wale wazee wenye wamekuanga busy, ukitoka job unaenda kaa na wazee huko, na huko kwa wazee pia unapata madems huko. You don't have time to be with your family, with your children, to bond with your children. Alafu sasa ukifikisha age 70 and above, you are lonely. Pole sana, lakini itabidi ujipange. Sasa ni saa ya kila mtu kujibeba. Hakuna mtu wa kubebwa hapa. Sasa kama sasa pale ile moto ulikuwa nayo imezima, it's up to you. It's the time now we have to reap what we sowed. Hakuna namna nyingine, hakuna njia nyingine, ni hivyo. Very sorry, but that happens to be the reality. So kama mama ataenda huko America, aende babysit, aendelee kuwa active, so be it. Wewe nani amekukataza? Hata wewe enda tu ufanye ufieke huko if you wish. So useme ati ni watoto wamefanya, sio watoto. Wamama wakienda huko wanatia bidii na bado wanaendelea na maisha yao. Unataka mama akae hapa, anakupikianga tu, wewe umekaa hapo. Anakupikia tu, mama anakuwa housemaid yako. Hizo tabia kama hizo hakuna. So msichana, I'm very sorry. Lakini wale wamama wenye wana uwezo wa kwenda nje huko na kufanya, do something fruitful, waendelee kufanya hivyo na wapate nguvu na they be stronger, na wasaidie mahali wanaweza. Wazee, endeleeni na ile maisha mlikuwa mna. Because if there was a bond and there was a connection from the word go, vitu kama hizo hazifanyikangi. Zinafanyika wakati wa baba wanakaanga, when during their earlier time, when during those days, their heydays, they neglected these other people. They neglected the wife. They neglected their children. They did not bond. They did not connect. Anywhere there is connection and bonding, hakunanga vitu kama hizo. Mama na baba wanakuanga pamoja, and that is the time, especially when they are aging, that's when they are closer. There is no woman who will want to leave her husband hapa ati ameenda kukaa na watoto huko. Hakuna. Kitambo mtu awe na hiyo decision. It's the kind of bonding, the kind of relationship that imekuwa hapo. Baba anakaa sasa kwa sababu hana ile nguvu ya kwenda nje vile alikuwa anaenda nje. Sasa anakaa hapa, a burden to this woman. Ampikie hapa, amuoshie nguo, amfanyie nini. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Mama anasaidiwa na nini? Mama anafanywa na nini na nani? Ama yeye hajazeeka? Chunga sana. Lazima kila mtu abebe msalaba wake. Hakuna mtu wa kubebana hapa. Kila mtu ajibebe. Ndio hiyo. Poleni wazee, but that's it.